Welcome to fellatravel. Step onto a pristine beach, the sun kissing your skin, waves whispering in the distance, and a breeze laced with the thrill of discovery. The world brims with places like this, stunning, wild, and utterly breathtaking. Yet some islands hide a darker edge beneath their allure, blending beauty with danger in ways that captivate and challenge. Today we're embarking on a thrilling ride across the 15 most perilous islands on Earth, where nature's untamed force meets humanity's daring experiments, crafting landscapes that command awe and caution. From shark-infested seas to volcanic marvels, these aren't your typical vacation spots, they're fellatravel gems for the bold and curious. As we uncover these extraordinary places, we'll reveal what makes them unforgettable and why they've earned their fearsome reputations. Whether you're a thrill chaser or just here for a gripping tale, stay with us. If this adventure sparks your wanderlust, hit that like, drop a comment, and subscribe to fellatravel for more epic journeys. Let's dive in. Reunion Island, France. Tucked away in the radiant Indian Ocean, Reunion Island dazzles with its pristine beaches, lush rainforests, and a tropical charm that pulls you in. Yet, this paradise has a pulse of danger. Its waters swarm with tiger and bull sharks drawn by thriving coral reefs and ample prey. Since 2011, their bold presence has forced local authorities to restrict swimming and surfing across many areas, a rule tightened in 2013. Overfishing might be nudging these ocean hunters closer to shore, making every plunge a heart-pounding risk. On land, the island's soul is Piton de la Fournaise, one of the planet's most active volcanoes. Its frequent eruptions hurl ash and gas skyward, a vivid testament to nature's untamed force. For thrill-seeking travelers, Reunion is a rare blend of stunning beauty and raw challenge, a perfect haven for those craving both tranquility and adventure. Would you dare hike near a volcano that grumbles with life? As we sail from Reunion's fiery shores, let's journey to a place where the danger isn't just born of nature, it's a lingering shadow of human ambition etched into the landscape. Snake Island, Ilha da Queimada Grande, Brazil. Off Brazil's coast lies Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island, is a forbidden gem sealed off by the government. This isn't your average wildlife sanctuary, it's the domain of the golden lancehead pit viper, a snake with venom that commands respect. With roughly 1 to 5 snakes per square meter, every move here feels like tempting fate. Only elite researchers decked out in serious gear get the green light to set foot on this pulse-racing terrain. The island's seclusion has let these serpents reign supreme, unchallenged, crafting a natural spectacle that's as stunning as it is fierce. Local legends murmur of fishermen who strayed too near and vanished, weaving a veil of intrigue over this untamed haven. For adventure enthusiasts, Snake Island offers a glimpse into a realm where nature holds all the cards, gorgeous but best savored from a safe distance. Let's drift from this viper-packed paradise to another island, where the drama of its history matches the intensity of its landscapes. Vozrozhdeniya Island. Once a quiet speck in the Aral Sea, Vozrozhdeniya Island has a story that feels straight out of a sci-fi movie. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union turned this remote spot into a testing ground for some of the planet's toughest bacteria, like anthrax. What started as a calculated experiment spiraled into a persistent problem when the seas retreat and desert winds scattered those hardy spores far and wide. A 2002 cleanup by the US and Uzbekistan tackled only a sliver of the contamination, leaving the island a bleak, wind-scoured wasteland. Now, Vozrozhdeniya is a ghostly testament to the clash between human ambition and nature's defiance. No water, no plants, just an eerie, barren stretch. It's a must-see for those drawn to history's bold missteps, but not a spot to linger. Could you stomach a trip to somewhere this remote? From the scars of human experiments, our next destination plunges us into a realm dominated by nature's fiercest predators. Ramree Island, Myanmar. Off Myanmar's Rakhine coast, Ramree Island sprawls across 1,350 square kilometers, a tropical gem with pristine beaches, turquoise waters, and lush forests teeming with rare birds. It's a kayaker's paradise and a sun-soaked retreat for those craving nature's embrace. Yet, beneath its allure lurks a grim chapter from 1945, when World War II transformed this haven into a battlefield. Japanese soldiers, fleeing through dense mangrove swamps, cross paths with thousands of saltwater crocodiles in a brutal clash etched in history as nature's fierce retaliation. Today, Ramree beckons adventurers with its untamed landscapes and vibrant wildlife. Drop by KKB's fishing village for a taste of fresh seafood or explore the dazzling stalactites of Vanden Cave. This fellatravel destination weaves tranquility with a pulse-pounding past, perfect for travelers who crave a gripping tale alongside stunning views. Next, we'll swap crocodiles for a different kind of chaos, a once paradisiacal spot now buried under heaps of waste. Thilafushi Island, Maldives. Just off the coast of Male, the Maldives' bustling capital, Thilafushi Island emerged in 1991 as a man-made solution to the nation's growing waste problem. Spanning 2.5 kilometers long and 55 meters wide, it's a hub of incinerators, composting facilities, and recycling plants. Yet, the irony stings, the heaps of trash, plastic bottles, food wrappers, and more mostly come from tourists flocking to the Maldives' idyllic resorts. What was once a pristine escape now grapples with towering garbage piles. The island's waste incinerators churn out heavy smoke and toxic residues, tainting its once heavenly charm with a gritty reality. For fellow travel audiences, Thilafushi serves as a stark reminder of tourism's hidden toll, a place where paradise and pollution clash head-on. From this tale of trash, we shift to an island where locals zealously protect their seclusion. North Sentinel Island, India. Tucked away in India's Andaman and Nicobar Islands, North Sentinel Island is a living relic, where the Sentinelese have thrived in solitude for over 60,000 years. This fiercely private tribe doesn't roll out the welcome mat. Outsiders venturing too close in 2006 and 2018 learned that the hard way. The Indian government now enforces a 5-kilometer exclusion zone, keeping this enigmatic place firmly out of reach, a mystery that captivates from afar. The Sentinelese isolation likely took root in the 19th century when British explorers introduced threats that solidified their wariness of the outside world. North Sentinel remains a breathtaking enigma, a fellatravel gem where time and nature stand frozen, untouched by modern hands. As we leave this off-limits haven behind, we'll journey to a realm where the wild beauty of nature and the pulse of culture collide in spectacular fashion. Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea, the South Pacific's second biggest nation, is a dazzling blend of raw beauty and vibrant traditions. Home to 848 distinct languages and countless tribal communities, it's a living tapestry of culture. The capital, Port Moresby, pulses with energy but carries a gritty edge, its streets alive with challenges. Beyond the urban sprawl, the wilderness thrives, venomous snakes slither, crocodiles lurk in rivers, and sharks roam the coasts, while volcanoes loom with quiet menace. Health risks like malaria and tuberculosis demand caution, and the rugged landscape tests even the boldest explorers. For those craving adventure, Papua New Guinea delivers an untamed, heart-pounding escape, tailor-made for fellatravel enthusiasts who chase the wild. Now let's drift to a remote speck in the ocean, where solitude rules supreme. Litla, Dimun, Denmark. Litla Dimun, the tiniest gem in Denmark's Faroe Islands, is where nature throws down a challenge. Nestled in the North Atlantic, this uninhabited speck spans just 0.82 square kilometers, a dot on the map that packs a fierce punch. Don't let its small stature deceive you. Its wild, rugged allure grabs hold and doesn't let go. The cliffs hit you first, steep, jagged, and slick with ocean spray. They loom like ancient sentinels, daring you to climb their heights. Then comes the fog, a dense shroud locals dub the fog cap, wrapping the island nearly year-round, turning it into a ghostly mirage that messes with your head. The weather's a force of its own. Winds howl in from the open sea, raw and relentless, whipping the waves into a frenzied dance. Boats rock and sway in the gusts, a reminder that nature calls the shots here. No people, no homes, just the elements in full command. Litla Dimun is isolation at its rawest. No safety nets, no doctors, no rescue crews, just you and the rocky shore. Yet, life thrives, seals sprawl on the rocks, seabirds carve through the misty air. For those craving adventure, it's a summons to touch something untouched, a small island with a colossal presence that sticks with you long after you leave. Heard Island, Australia. Tucked away in the Southern Ocean, Heard Island stands as Australia's untamed frontier, a place so far flung it feels like the world's forgotten edge. Roughly 4,000 kilometers southwest of the mainland, this volcanic dot, paired with the tiny McDonald Islands, claims its spot as one of Earth's most isolated realms. At its core looms Mawson Peak, a 2,745-meter titan, Australia's highest mountain, still restless with volcanic energy. Its last eruption in 2016 left echoes of quakes and faint whiffs of sulfur, proof this land never fully rests. Glaciers cascade from the peak, carving jagged cliffs and icy expanses that gleam beneath a cold, ghostly sky. The weather here is brutal, temperatures barely nudge above freezing, and winds scream past 100 miles an hour, forging a landscape as stunning as it is merciless. On the rugged shores, seals bellow and penguins shuffle, the island's only locals tough enough for this raw haven. Reaching Heard Island is no small feat. You'll need a ship built to conquer the Southern Ocean's monstrous swells, with no ports or airstrips to ease your arrival. For those who brave the journey, the payoff is standing in a world frozen in time, where nature's untamed force spins a tale of grit and awe. This is a place that beckons the bold, murmuring secrets of a planet still fiercely alive. Komodo Island, Indonesia. Deep within Indonesia's Komodo National Park, Komodo Island is a raw, untamed gem that feels like a portal to a prehistoric world. Here, the Komodo dragon, Earth's largest lizard, dominates. These beasts stretch up to 10 feet and tip the scales at over 300 pounds, with a sense of smell that locks onto prey from miles off and a venomous bite that seals the deal. From May to September, breeding season kicks them into high gear, turning every hike into a pulse-pounding adventure. How close would you risk getting? But the dragons are just the start. The island's terrain is a rugged masterpiece. Think sharp peaks, sunlit hills, and caves steeped in ancient vibes. Then there's Pink Beach, one of only 7 globally, its shores glowing soft pink from crushed coral, begging for a photo. Beneath the waves, it's a whole other beast. Divers chase vibrant coral reefs, but the currents can flip from calm to chaotic in a heartbeat. On land, dense forests teem with snakes and insects, weaving mystery into every trail. Komodo Island isn't just a place to visit, it's a full-throttle journey where nature calls the shots and every moment feels alive with possibility. Farallon Island, USA. Farallon Island, a rugged speck 30 miles off San Francisco's coast, isn't your average seaside escape. It's a haunting enigma dubbed the Islands of Hell for good cause. From 1946 to 1970, the U.S. military turned its waters into a graveyard, sinking over 47,800 barrels of radioactive waste. Think gloves and tools from nuclear projects, not cartoonish toxic sludge, but plenty creepy. Many barrels were shoddily sealed, and decades of ocean currents pried them open, leaking faint radioactive traces. The U.S. Geological Survey says it's mostly sunk into the seabed now, with levels barely detectable, but the island's grim history still casts a long shadow. Then there's the real spectacle, great white sharks. Every fall, from September to December, these behemoths, some stretching 20 feet, swarm the waters, drawn by plump seals and sea lions sprawled on the rocks. Their fins slice the surface, a raw reminder of nature's untouchable power. Boating here demands serious nerve, and diving? Practically a myth, the risks are off the charts. For fellow travel adventurers, Farallon is a thrilling clash of human missteps and nature's wild pulse. This isn't a place for lounging on the shore, it's a front-row ticket to a realm where past experiments meet apex predators. The fearless, Bouvet Island. Bouvet Island looms in the South Atlantic, 2,600 kilometers from the nearest hint of humanity. Freezing cold, jagged cliffs cloaked in ice, and relentless storms shape this volcanic outpost. No fresh water, no plants, just moss, seabirds, and seals rugged enough to thrive. Getting there means battling monstrous waves and perilous shores. For those craving absolute solitude, Bouvet is the ultimate retreat, where survival is the only focus. It's a fellatravel spotlight for the boldest explorers. What would you pack for a journey this extreme? Now, let's soak in the raw energy of a volcanic island with a wild edge. Miyakejima Island, Japan. Part of Japan's Izu archipelago, Miyakejima Island is a wild gem shaped by Mount Oyama, a volcano that erupted fiercely in 2000. Its outbursts left a mark. Sulfur dioxide gas rises from the earth, mingling with the air and water. Locals and visitors carry gas masks to roam through the haze, a minor trade-off for the island's breathtaking vistas. Yet, Miyakejima's untamed allure captivates those drawn to nature's raw power. This fellow-travel destination blends resilience with awe, where rugged terrain meets stunning beauty. It's a place that tests you but rewards with unforgettable sights. From the volcanic mists, we'll journey to a ghostly relic near Venice. Poveglia Island, Italy. Nestled between Venice and Lido, Poveglia Island carries a heavy history. In 1776, it served as a quarantine station for ships, and by 1793, a plague outbreak transformed it into a busy isolation zone. In 1922, a mental hospital opened, shrouded in unsettling stories of restless spirits. Patients reported strange noises, and whispers circulated about a doctor's bizarre experiments. By 1968, the island was deserted, left to crumble. Now, Poveglia's decaying structures and restricted entry draw history enthusiasts and adventure seekers. Its eerie stillness and dark legacy make it a captivating tale of mystery frozen in time. Would you dare spend a night on this forsaken island? Our journey ends at a sandy crescent beach notorious for its turbulent history. Sable Island, Canada. Sable Island, a 16-mile ribbon of shifting sand off Nova Scotia's coast, earns its grim title, Graveyard of the Atlantic. Over 350 shipwrecks lie scattered in its waters, claimed by brutal storms and deceptive currents. Wild horses gallop across its dunes, sharing space with feisty seals, while sharks lurk in the deep. Quicksand, cliffs, and sudden floods make every step a gamble. Far from help, hours, sometimes days away, Sable's raw beauty captivates. For fellatravel adventurers, it's a breathtaking, humbling finale, demanding awe and respect for nature's untamed spirit. We just roamed the planet, from shark-filled seas to fiery volcanoes, revealing the 15 most perilous islands on Earth. Each one weaves a tale of stunning beauty, raw power, and daunting challenges, showing that true adventure is tough but always worth the thrill. Which island ignited your travel itch? Drop a comment and tell us. If this journey hooked you, smash that like button, subscribe to fellatravel, and share this video with your fellow wanderers. Until our next escape, keep chasing the untamed unknown.